basketball. As we are already underway, Columbia College is hosting Lemoore College. Last time out, it was a 77-70 victory as Trey Footman gets the scoring started for Columbia College. Hi, everyone. I'm Danny Scott. Tonight, the Claim Jumpers will look to stay perfect in conference play, coming in at 10-0, while Lemoore sits in fourth place at 6-4. Like I said last time out, these two teams played a close matchup where Columbia came out on top 77-70. Davion Jackson, three won't go. Rebound by Kason Smith. His putback attempt, no good. Deron White leading the charge for the Claim Jumpers. His three-point shot off to the right, no good. Mikhail McCoy, the leading point scorer of the Central Valley Conference, averaging 21.4 points per game as his pass sails out of bounds, returning to Columbia. The Golden Eagles tonight in all blue, while Columbia in their home white Squabbletown jerseys. Hassan Huff has the ball on the right wing. Dylon Hanna, three-point attempt is good. Last time versus Lemoore, Dylon Hanna was sidelined with an ankle injury. A welcome sight back for the Claim Jumpers tonight. Second leading scorer on the team with 15.6 as Mikhail McCoy knocks down a three. Son Huff driving to the basket, goes up, unable to put it down. However, he is fouled and will go to the line for two. Son Huff, the leading rebounder in the Central Valley Conference. 17.3 rebounds per game to go along with his 13.7 points per game. First shot from the foul line is good. 3 minutes off the clock in the first half. Columbia up 6-3. Huff's second shot from the stripe is good. Son Huff 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 7-3 lead for the Claim Jumpers. Mikhail McCoy to Davion Jackson. Jackson looking to drive to his right and gets fouled there by Trey Footman. Golden Eagles will inbound from the baseline. Blake Colbert checking in for the Claim Jumpers. Jackson inbounding, finds Williams in the corner, puts up a floater, too strong. Huff pulls it down. Hanna up court to White. Colbert unable to finish. 11 Williams into the paint, handoff to Smith. McCoy resetting the offense down to Smith. Now it's Williams up top, covered by Campbell. Williams loses the ball, picks it up, and that'll be a double dribble. A discussion by the referee crew, but a fairly obvious double dribble should result in Columbia basketball. And they're going to say that the ball will remain with Lemoore. After discussion, maybe a different player touched the ball before Williams recovered his own loose ball. Jackson once again doing the inbounding for Lemoore into McCoy. McCoy covered by Hanna. Fadeaway shot. Finds the bottom of the basket for two more. 4 minutes into the first half. Columbia up by 2, 7-5. trying to break this press up to Hassan Huff. Goes up, gets his own miss. Fouled on the putback attempt. Shot won't go. 2 more shots from the line for Hassan Huff. First shot for Huff. That one is good. Hassan Huff, second shot from the charity strike. And he got it. 9-5. Columbia up by 4. 15:40 to go in this first half. Taven Jenkins finds 11 Williams. Back to Davion Jackson into the paint. Kick out on the wing to Williams. Ball is tipped by Hassan Huff. Deron White to Dylon Hanna. Dylon Hanna pump fake into the paint with a wide open Colbert, unable to bring that one in. Ball sails out of bounds, heading back to Lemoore College. Williams bringing the ball up for the Golden Eagles to Jackson. Jackson back with the ball up top. Quick pass to McCoy, covered by Campbell. Almost poked away by Campbell. Into the paint, floater too strong. Pulled down by Huff. Hanna working his way into the paint. Finds White up top. White open three-point shot. Straight on, won't go. McCoy ends up with it. Handoff to Jackson. Jackson thought about a three-point shot. Won't take it. Cross-court pass to Jenkins. Into the paint. Back to Williams. Ends up in the hands of Jackson, who knocks that one down. 9-8, 6 minutes off the clock as Dylon Hanna lines up a three and knocks it down. Dylon Hanna answers right back with a three of his own. 11 Williams ball on the wing, pass to Jackson up top. Mikhail McCoy, quick three-pointer, won't go. Rebound by Huff. Ball back in the hands of Huff, working his way into the paint on McCoy. Swatted away by McCoy. Huff able to pull it back down. Second attempt won't go. McCoy ends up with it. McCoy resetting the offense. Williams has the ball up top. Jackson, quick three-point shot, won't go. Dylon Hanna able to save that one. Deron White working on Jackson to Huff in the corner. Huff trying to find someone to pass the ball off to. And instead, he will go through McCoy's chest for a charge. Great footwork by McCoy, able to work his way in front of Huff. Coming down the lane. And Lemoore will take over possession. Jaden Pana in the game. Jackson has it up top, working on White. His shot contested by White, won't go. Colbert pulls it down. Outlets to Dylon Hanna. And a blocking foul. Columbia will inbound from the side. It's Trey Footman checks back into the game. Columbia with one of the smaller lineups that we'll see tonight by them. Rye Atkins, the tallest on the court at 6'7", and a foul away from the ball will go against McCoy on the push. Dylon Hanna inbounding from the baseline for the Claim Jumpers. Gets it into Atkins. Atkins almost loses the ball, able to pull it down. Jones has it on the wing, working its way into the paint. His layup finds the bottom of the net. And Johnny Jones was the leading point scorer for the Claim Jumpers last time these two played. Gets his first 2 points of the night right there as Jackson answers with a 3-point shot. 14-11, 8 minutes into the first half. Ron White, 3-point shot in the corner, off back iron, won't go. Rebound by Penna. And he is tagged with the travel. And Lamore will take a timeout, and we'll be right back from the Oak Pavilion. Columbia College men's hoops. Columbia with a 3-point lead. Stylon Hanna looks to add to it, unable to do so, but Johnny Jones' tip drill is good. Johnny Jones, right place, right time, able to put that one back in. Extend this lead back out to 5 for Columbia. 16-11, 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Williams has the ball up top, almost stripped away by Jones. Into the corner for Marcus Williams. And Columbia College, stout defensively, will force a shot clock violation. Ron Young into the game for the Claim Jumpers, along with E.J. Campbell checking back in. Lamore with the press on Columbia as Columbia breaks it, and E.J. Campbell unable to put it in. And Rye Atkins picks up a foul on the push, going up for the rebound. Marcus Williams now doing the point guard duties for Lamore. Williams 3-point shot, too strong, won't go. Gomez able to keep the possession alive as the ball ends up back in the hands of McCoy. His shot No good. And Trey Footman picks up another foul. As Hassan Huff checks back in. Halfway through this first half, 5-point lead for the Claim Jumpers, 16-11. Gomez shot, off front iron, won't go. As Footman and Smith are tied up, jump ball. Ball will stay with the Golden Eagles. So a little bit of confusion is going on right now. Looks like the possession arrow was not changed from earlier. Ball will go to the Claim Jumpers. E.J. Campbell and Dylon Hanna trying to break this press as Campbell is trapped right near half court, able to get the ball to Huff. Huff back to Hanna. Thought about a three-point shot. Instead, will get tagged with a travel. His feet moving a little faster than he would have liked there. Jackson with the ball for Lamore. McCoy working on Young. Picks up a screen from Smith. Back to Jackson. Jackson down low to Najee Stevenson as he throws that one down for the Golden Eagles. And Columbia needs to get the ball across and able to do so. Hanna skips to Campbell. Back to Hanna into the paint. Goes up strong, unable to get that one to fall. McCoy pulls down the board. Trying to get the ball up court. That one skips out of bounds. Columbia almost catches Lamore sleeping. Campbell looking for someone open. Finds Huff. Huff, good move. A wild shot, however, unable to get that one to go. Ball back up to Campbell. Hanna from the wing knocks that one down. Dylon Hanna, three-point shot. Back up to a 6-point lead for the Claim Jumpers, 19-13. 8:25 to play in the first half. McCoy working on Hanna. Backing him down into the paint. Shot fake. An actual shot won't go. Huff with another rebound. Hanna working on Mikhail McCoy into the paint. And will get hit with a charge as Jackson able to get in front of him. After that, Deron White will check back in. And Hassan Huff putting pressure on Elijah Gomez. That ball skips through his hands and out of bounds. Eight minutes to play in the first half. Ron Young into the paint. Finds Hassan Huff. Back up to Young. Three-point shot off front rim. Won't go. Footman the rebound. White has the ball on the wing. White up top into the paint for Huff. As the shot clock's winding down, Young has to just fire one up. A good look at the end of the shot clock, but that one won't go. McCoy with another rebound for the Golden Eagles. Kicks to Jackson on the wing, back up to McCoy, straight on three-point shot. Won't go. Campbell ends up with the ball. Huff in the corner, driving his way into the paint, loses that one. Williams setting up the offense for Lemoore. It's Jackson to McCoy. McCoy in the paint. And a good move and finish. Lemoore hanging around in this one so far, 19-15. Last time out for Lemoore, it was an overtime loss to Sequoias, 64-62, as Ron Young able to get those 2 points back on the floater. 6 minutes to play in the first half, 21-15 lead for the Claim Jumpers. Gomez pump fake back to Williams up top. Jackson with the ball to McCoy. Into the corner for Gomez. 3-point shot, no good. Hassan Huff brings that one in. Deron White, the point guard of this team. Into the paint for Footman. Back out to White. His 3-point shot finds the bottom of the net. And Deron White will force Lemoore to call a timeout. And we'll be right back on our My Mother Lode YouTube page. Welcome back into the Oak Pavilion for Columbia College men's basketball. I'm Danny Scott here as the Flame Jumpers currently lead the Golden Eagles of Lemoore College 24-15, 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. Jenkins back into the game for Lemoore, but it's McCoy with the ball up top. Picks up a screen from Stevenson. And Penna's shot no good. White pulls it in. Trapped, and the ball is finally corralled by Lemoore. Jackson into the paint. Shot won't go. Huff tried to pull it in, unable to do so. Ball skips out of bounds. Lemoore College ball. McCoy working on Huff. Shot fake. Gets Huff off his feet, but his shot too strong. And a blocking foul against McCoy. As he picks up his second. No player really in foul trouble so far in the first half. Hassan Huff working on McCoy as he just flops down into the paint. But Huff unable to connect from close range. And it looks like Deron White will pick up a reaching foul on that shot. McCoy will go to the line for 2. McCoy, mediocre free throw shooter, coming in at 60.8%. First one from the line is nothing but net. 24-16 lead for Columbia. McCoy, second shot from the line. Rattles around, but finds the bottom of the net. 7-point advantage for the Claim Jumpers as Lamore back into the press. Columbia able to get the ball across. Johnny Jones with it into the paint. Finds Hannah in the corner. Hannah to Jones. Left wing. Shot fake into the paint. And that one's good. And it looks like Johnny Jones just received a technical foul. Having a discussion with one of our referees tonight. McCoy, first technical foul shot is good. 26-18 lead for Columbia. 4:08 to go in the first half. McCoy's second technical foul shot is good. So after the technical, Lamore adds 2 points and will get possession. Hannah up top to Jackson. Hassan Huff trying to kick that one away. Lamore will inbound from the baseline. Hannah able to get open into the paint. Kicks to Williams up top. Williams drive, left-handed layup, no good. Tipped around, corralled by the Claim Jumpers. Williams picking up Campbell right at the half-court line. And it'll be Williams fouling Campbell on that one. That the 6th-team foul for Lamore. Next foul will result in a 1-and-1 for either team. Huff in the near corner, kicks to Hannah up top. Hannah picks up a screen from Colbert. Hannah, 3-point shot straight away, finds the bottom of the basket, and that one's good. 10-point lead, 3 minutes to play in the first half, 29-19. Williams into the paint, tries to get McCoy on a streak, unable to do so. Hassan Huff into the paint, unable to get that one to go, but last touch by McCoy. And Columbia will get a second chance. Campbell inbounding for the Claim Jumpers. Johnny Jones to Hannah up top. Covered by Marcus Williams. Screened by Colbert. Hannah able to get another good look at a 3-point shot. Hassan Huff pulls it down into the paint. And fouled on his shot attempt by McCoy. And Columbia forcing Lamore College to sub out the leading point scorer of this conference after the first shot from the line from Huff. McCoy coming into tonight, averaging 21.4 points per game. Leading point scorer of the Central Valley Conference, as he will take his spot on the bench. Huff's first shot from the line, no good. Second free throw. Off front iron and won't go. Johnny Jones covering Marcus Williams. Kason Smith with an awkward floater, but able to get that one to drop. Lemoore College sticking with the press. Hannah up top. Johnny Jones. Straightaway three-point shot. Too strong, won't go. Smith pulls it down. Davion Jackson. Covered by Jones, and Jones will get tagged with the reaching foul. As three new claim jumpers will check in. Aron Young, Trey Footman, and Rye Atkins. All seeing more action. First end of the 1-and-1 is nothing but net for Jackson. Second free throw. Also a swish. And hard pressure from Lemoore will result in a Jackson foul, his first of the game. EJ Campbell, a 70% free throw shooter. First half of a 1-and-1. Knocks that one down with ease. Second shot from the foul stripe is good. Smith has it on the perimeter. Trying to feed it inside. Back out to Jackson. Jackson into the key. Strong move and finish for Davion Jackson. Brings this game back within 6. As we enter the final minute of this first half, Columbia up 31-25. And hard defense here by Lemoore in the final minute. Atkins ball up top, handoff to Hannah. Hannah, three-point shot from the wing, won't go. Smith pulls it down. Jackson leading the charge. Poked away by Hannah, but ball will stay with the Golden Eagles. Sideline inbounds. Final 41 seconds of the first half. Golden Eagles top scorer McCoy still on the bench with his 3 fouls. Gomez, pump fake, three-point shot. Off left iron. Ball rattles around. Finally, last touch by Lemoore. And Columbia with 22 seconds will likely hold the ball for the final shot of this first half. As they break the press, final 10 seconds. EJ Campbell with the ball. EJ Campbell into the paint. Makes the shot, but it will not count. As Jackson stands in front of another charge. Crowd not agreeing with that call. It appeared from my vantage point that Jackson was out of the restricted area, but nevertheless, that will end the first half as Columbia leads 31-25. We will be back after halftime on mymotherlode.com YouTube. Welcome back into the Oak Pavilion for second half Columbia College men's basketball. They currently lead Lemoore College 31-25 as we get this second half underway. Dylon Hanna, the leading point scorer for the Claim Jumpers at 12 points in the first half. As Mikhail McCoy adds to his point total tonight. Only player currently in foul trouble is McCoy. Dylon Hanna into the paint. Fouled on his way to the rim. And that is number 11 Williams, picking up the foul. Hanna, a 71.5% free throw shooter, knocks down the first one. Second shot from the charity stripe. Goes through his routine. And that one uses every inch of the rim to fall out. Smith in the paint. Baby hook won't go. Huff pulls it down. And Lemoore will once again come out in the full court press. Deron White trying to find someone to hand the ball off to. And he is tagged with 3 in the key. Turnover by the Claim Jumpers. Williams working on White, finds Jackson. Down into the paint for Stevenson, and that one tipped by Campbell. Into the hands of Hanna. 4-on-5. Hassan Huff into the corner for White. White to the near side wing for Campbell. Huff able to get that ball and call timeout. And we'll be right back from the Oak Pavilion. Welcome back into the Oak Pavilion. A heads-up play by Hassan Huff gives Columbia College a second opportunity at this possession. Inbound to Footman. Hand off to Hanna up top. Hanna into the paint, finds White up top. Deron White, head on look, won't go. And it appears that they called a foul on Columbia, but Columbia will keep the ball. And no indication. But it looks like Deron White will pick up his third foul. Coach Hoyt discussing it with the ref on his side. Displeased with that call. 11 Williams doing the point guard duties as Deron White able to pick that one off, just has to toss it back onto the court. McCoy able to bring it back in for the Golden Eagles. Working on White, picked up by Huff. Great move into the paint, but McCoy fouled on his way to the hoop. And it's Hassan Huff who will pick up his second foul. Johnny Jones checking in for Deron White. Deron White with his 3 fouls will get a breather. Inbound to McCoy. McCoy covered by Hannah. A wild move into the paint. Shot won't go as Hannah unable to connect on his 3-point attempt. Jackson into the paint. Tosses one at the rim, unable to get that one to drop. 5-on-3 advantage for the Claim Jumpers as Campbell lines up a 3-point shot and knocks it down. Columbia with a slow start, 3 minutes into this second half, but E.J. Campbell knocks off the lid, 35-27 lead for the Claim Jumpers. Jackson tries to answer back, fight for the ball, ends up in the hands of Hassan Huff. Johnny Jones stripped away by Williams. Williams pushing the pace. Pass up to Smith. Unable to get that one to go. And it appeared that Jones thought it was last touched by Lamore, but last touch by the Claim Jumpers. And Lamore will retain possession. Taven Jenkins back into the game for the Golden Eagles. McCoy on the right wing. Into the paint, but feet moving before the ball, and he gets tagged with the travel. Another turnover by Lamore. Hannah covered closely by Jackson, able to work his way into the paint. And an easy layup. And Stylon Hannah, who, like I mentioned earlier, forced to sit out this game last time with an ankle injury. Tonight, the leading scorer on either side with 15 points. Is McCoy looking to get that one to go, won't go. McCoy 3-point shot. Off to the right, no good. Young brings it in. 15 and a half to play. Claim Jumpers up by 10. As Hannah unable to make it 13. McCoy up to Jenkins. A lob attempt to Smith. Pass not good enough, won't go. Young in the corner. Back up top to Campbell, setting up the offense for the Claim Jumpers. Picks up a screen by Colbert. And a long 3-point shot by Campbell will only hit the net. Out of bounds. Pena and Gomez back in for Lamore. Davion Jackson lines up a 3-point shot and connects. Davion Jackson just under 11 points per game. Tonight with 13. Huff in the center of the paint. Fouled before the shot attempt. And it's Pena that will pick up the foul. Campbell will inbound. Gets it to Hannah, and Hannah loses it. Had a clear path to the basket. Covered closely by Pena. Young has it on the wing, making his way into the paint, and fouled on that one. Foul will go against number 4, Elijah Gomez. And Young will head to the line for 2 free throw shots. First shot. Rattles off front iron, no good. Young struggling from the free throw line so far this year, only at 57%. Second attempt, nothing but net. Jackson, long three-point shot. In and out, won't go. Stevenson, the rebound, putback attempt is good. And Lamore back within 6 points as we reach the 6-minute mark of this first half with 14 minutes to play. Huff has his ball tipped but able to get his own rebound. Second time no good. Colbert this time with the rebound and fouled on his way up. Blake Colbert, freshman from Mountain House, California, by way of Modesto Christian High School. %60 on the dot free throw percent shooter. Knocks down the first one. (39-32), 13:52 to play. As Colbert will take a second shot from the line. And a lane violation will go against Jeremy Pena. Excuse me, Jaden Pena. And that one is good. An extra free throw attempt thanks to the lane violation. (40-32) advantage for Columbia. Marcus Williams manning the point guard. Into the hands of McCoy, 15-foot shot. Nothing but net. And Columbia has faced this press all night long. It hasn't had much trouble breaking through, but forcing them to do a lot of thought at the beginning of each possession. And fouled on that one was Ron Young. And Hassan Huff able to go up strong and use the backboard to knock that one down. 42-34, 13 minutes to play. McCoy thought about a three-point shot. Instead kicks to Jackson. Jackson works his way into the paint. Handoff to Stevenson, who throws that one down. Rye Atkins into the game for Columbia. Down low to Colbert. Colbert working on Williams. Step through, hook shot is good. And a timeout by Columbia, 44-36. 12:35 to play, and we'll be right back from the Oak Pavilion. Welcome back inside for Columbia College men's basketball. 44-36 advantage for the Claim Jumpers over Lemoore College. 12 and a half to play in the second half. And Columbia, a team that feels like they've dominated much of this game. Only an 8-point lead. Lemoore College hanging around. Jenkins free throw line jumper, no good. Pulled down by Stevenson. Into the hands of McCoy in the corner. Into the paint. And a charge against McCoy as he picks up his fourth foul. Great setup by Blake Colbert right outside the restricted area. And if Lemoore is going to have a chance in this game, they're going to need McCoy. Leading point scorer of the Central Valley Conference at 21.4. Huff, third time, fourth shot, no good. Colbert with another tip, won't go. Huff finally fouled on his last attempt. And 6 rebounds and 7 shots later, Hassan Huff will go to the line for 2. First one for Huff. Nothing but net. 45-36 lead for the Claim Jumpers. And Lemoore College in serious foul trouble now. It's that last foul went against Najee Stevenson, their second leading point per game scorer. And he has 4 fouls of his own as well. 2 leading scorers for Lemoore in foul trouble. Jenkins into the paint. A good feed to Smith. And Atkins picks up the foul. Keeson Smith, 67.3% free throw shooter. Smith, first shot is good. Hannah will check back in for Atkins. Smith. Second shot from the line. Rattles in. Back to an 8-point lead for the Claim Jumpers. And one of the only times tonight Columbia has had trouble breaking that press. Skip pass goes out of bounds. And Lemoore will get another possession on the turnover by the Claim Jumpers. Jenkins up top. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson's thought about a three. Won't take it. Instead, it's Williams. Opposite corner. His three-point shot is good. Marcus Williams knocks that one down from the corner. 46-41 lead for Columbia. Deron White to Huff up top. Huff working on Smith. Into the lane. And fouled on his way. Will go to the line. 4-2. And that is the 9th foul already on Lemoore College in this second half. Every foul down the stretch now will be 2 shots for Columbia. Huff knocks that one down. A good shooting night from the free throw line for Hassan Huff. Second free throw attempt is good. 10 points for Huff. To go along with almost certainly double-digit rebounds at this stage. Jackson, three-point shot from the wing, knocks that one down. Down to a 4-point lead for the Claim Jumpers. And White is tied up by Jackson. And Columbia now struggling against this press of Lemoore. Hannah bringing the ball up, kicks to White. White to Huff. Now Campbell into the paint. Skips to Hannah in the corner. Hannah step back three, knocks it down. Dylon Hannah answers right back with a three-point shot, 51-44. 10 minutes to go in this game. McCoy free throw line jumper, air balls. Huff brings it down. Campbell, wide open three-point shot, lines it up and knocks it down. 6 points, 2 possessions for Columbia, and back to a 10-point advantage. In the paint. Good defense by Colbert. 54-44, 9 minutes to go. Dylon Hannah. Hand off to Colbert. His shot won't go. Back to Hannah in the corner, into the paint. Easy layup for Dylon Hannah. And that will force Lemoore to call a timeout. And we will be right back on our mymotherlode.com YouTube page. 9 minutes of play. Columbia currently leads by 12. McCoy working with 4 fouls. Feeds it down low to Kason Smith. Back up top. 11 Williams hands to McCoy. And McCoy, a strong finish through contact and one. Mikhail McCoy almost averaging a double-double. Go along with his 21 points per game, averages 9.3 rebounds per game, and unable to get that one to fall. In their last game, it was McCoy, the leading point scorer for the Moore. And a great feed by Deron White to Colbert. And Colbert makes up for his foul on that one with 2 points. 58-46, 8:10 to play. McCoy, step in front of the free throw line, won't go. Able to knock that one out. As Stevenson checks back in. Hassan Huff collects the inbound. Goes straight down into the paint. Hannah has the ball now. Kicks to Huff. Huff. Fadeaway shot won't go. McCoy pulls it down. 11 Williams. Up top to McCoy. Back to Williams. McCoy, three-point shot. Too strong, won't go. Marcus Williams, three-point shot in the corner is good. 7:15 to play, 58-49. Columbia up on top. And White covered closely by Williams. Dylon Hannah fouled on his way to the basket by Davion Jackson. And with 10 fouls already in the second half, Columbia will go to the line for 2. Dylon Hannah, 20 points already tonight. First shot will come up short, no good. Hannah, second attempt from the charity stripe. Off back rim. Too strong, no good. McCoy picks up a screen from Stevenson. And they will say he is fouled by Trey Footman. Jackson inbounding. Gets it in to Marcus Williams. McCoy up top. And trying to be sneaky and a little too sneaky, as that ball will sail right out of bounds and Columbia will have another possession. 58-49, 6:40 to play. Columbia has to get the ball across, able to do so. White to Hannah. Hannah curling around and a good up and under. Unable to get that one to go, but Hassan Huff tips it in. 60-49 lead for Columbia. We approach 6 minutes to play. McCoy, free throw line jumper. Will find the bottom of the basket. Campbell back to White. White able to get it up to Campbell. And they will get a 10-second violation. As the press still proven fits in this second half for Columbia. Able to break it so efficiently in the first half, now starting to provide some trouble. 60-51, 5:40 to go. McCoy to Williams in the corner. Williams trying to feed down low, stolen away by White. White handoff to Huff. Huff, a great move and finish. And McCoy playing with those 4 fouls will provide no shot defense on that one. And Huff able to just make an easy layup to bring this lead back to 11. McCoy 3-point shot. Front rim, rebounded by Huff. Final 5 minutes of action. Columbia with an 11-point advantage as White's 3-point shot no good. Huff able to pull it down, but stolen away by Jackson. Jackson into the paint. A wild finish. And Dylon Hannah goes up and puts that one in. And a timeout by Lamore. And we'll take a quick break here on our mymotherlode.com YouTube channel. College men's basketball. I'm Danny Scott as we enter the final 4.5 minutes of play. Columbia up 64-51. Good hands by E.J. Campbell, able to knock that one out of bounds. Jackson inbounding to Smith down low. Smith loses that one, but the FAR referee will call a foul. That one will go against Dylon Hannah. Only his second. McCoy receives the inbound, covered by Campbell. Steps through, finger roll is good. Mikhail McCoy up to 21 points tonight, matching his scoring average with 4 minutes to play. Dylon Hannah to Deron White, who lines up a 3-point shot, no good. Hassan Huff with his signature tip-in. Up to 16 points for Hassan Huff tonight. Dylon Hannah, the leading scorer for this Columbia team at 22. McCoy, a great feed down low to Jackson. Jackson able to put that one up and in. 66-55, Columbia advantage. Final 3.5 minutes to play. McCoy trying to strip that one away, but ball will kick out of bounds. Columbia retains possession. Campbell picking up the play from Coach Hoyt and goes straight down the lane, and a wild shot, unable to go. Jackson pulls it down, goes coast to coast, puts that one up and in. 66-57, 9-point lead for Columbia. Under 3 minutes to play. And Hannah fouled by Pena. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Hannah adding to his game high, now 23 points. With another shot from the line. Lead back to 11 for the Claim Jumpers, 68-57, 2:45 to play. Jackson into the paint, floater. And Columbia calling for goaltending, and it sure looked like goaltending from my perspective, but Smith will get 2 points. Colbert down low, jump hook is good. And Colbert has pulled that move out a couple times tonight, and it has worked to his advantage. McCoy, step in front of the free throw line. Huff pulls it in. Huff, almost a pretty finish. Unable to get that one to go. Williams to Jackson in the corner. Too strong. Campbell pulls it down. Under 2 minutes. 11-point lead for the Claim Jumpers. Hannah into the paint. Hand off to Colbert. Colbert puts it up and in with his left hand. 72-59, 1:30 to go. And if Lemoore has any chance left in this game, need to get some points on this possession. McCoy working his way into the paint, kicks to Williams. Williams from the perimeter and knocks down a huge 3-point shot. Still a double-digit advantage. Stolen by Stevenson. Jackson lines up a 3-point shot and knocks that one down. And Coach Hoyt will call a timeout. And we'll be right back from the Oak Pavilion. Welcome back into the Oak Pavilion. Final 56 seconds. 72-65 lead for Columbia. And Columbia will be forced to call a timeout, and we'll take a quick break here on our mymotherlode.com. Welcome back into the Oak Pavilion. 56 and a half seconds to play. Columbia inbounds. Up by 7. Deron White with the ball as Columbia able to break the press. Trying to use up as much clock as possible. And a charge will go against E.J. Campbell. 31.6 seconds to play. Columbia up 72-65. And what was just a 13-point advantage now turning into a little bit of a scare down the stretch for the Claim Jumpers. Williams, long three-point shot. No good. And Aron Young will pick up a foul after the three-point attempt. So number 11 Williams, will go to the line for a 1-and-1, not 3. Big break for Columbia. Williams, 66.7% free throw shooter. First shot, off back iron, rebound by McCoy. We'll give Lamar another chance. Jackson trying to line up a shot, can't find one. And Williams throws that ball off the ref and out of bounds. And final 10 seconds here, Columbia just has to get the ball across the free throw line, but instead Jackson will foul White, and White will go to the line for 2 to try to ice this game. Deron White, the hero of the last home game against Sequoias, knocking down the huge three-point shot to give the Claim Jumpers that win and sole possession of first place in the Central Valley Conference. Looking to knock down a couple free throws to help them retain that sole possession. First shot is good. Second one, also good. McCoy lines up a three-point shot, and that one's no good. Columbia College wins this one 74-65. Dylon Hanna, the leading point scorer at 24. That will do it here from the Oak Pavilion. I'm Danny Scott. Thank you to Jason Banks for producing and on camera for me all night long. We'll be back next Tuesday at 6 o'clock for Columbia College men's basketball.